has to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from the dog with some bump, alright, they go to click, 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With the mic, got characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put him in the stand. You keep off. That you trying to end up.
What's up, bro?
End up. You use a soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to start. The bigger the water, run out.
Tell me about it.
Come out. When nobody burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma listen, yo. He's about to leave. You know who?
Man, I wasn't finna risk it with shitty internet. I ain't trying to get down on the series, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg.
Kind of rusty. I ain't played in a minute.
Aubrey, set for the start. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25. At their own 29-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
God damn.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He fires downfield for Pitts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times.
I threw that way late.
To the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Penix.
Oh,
This one
so
just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
To return, it is Turpin. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Heather said something
On play.
probably next weekend or something like
He's
that.
going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Oh, my, yeah.
Hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys.
I know I'm going to put somebody else on him. Not that much, but goddamn, he got burnt 10 yards.
Is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Somebody else did.
And that one is
I got
through the
somebody for him.
It is a touchback.
At their own
Yeah.
35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Rolling right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He is out of bounds. They have worked.
There you go. Throw his fucking head in the dirt. About time they start playing with a little motherfucking tenacity. God damn.
From the gun, here is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This field in at about the 9. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams.
Yeah,
And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Play action now. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the carry, it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. It's another run
Good
here
fucking
for
stuff.
Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. 4th down. Here's Dak. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And mark them down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Open man down the field, Mooney. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now
Oh, he cheated.
and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike.
Oh,
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
Play fake. Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick games.
Damn, I knew that motherfucker was
favorable down in distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. And he missed the extra point. No good on the try. And this one stays a 7-point game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. A gain there of good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw again, it's Penix. Pushed out to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take Wiley.
Now Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They both got bangers. I feel like Drake probably got more.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams.
I think Kendrick won the beat though.
He'll get ahead for a yard. Root O'Rororo there on the tackle. On second down, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cowboys.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Headed left. Leonard Floyd. Relentless in his pursuit. He finally ran him down. It's a loss of 8.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger runs a punt for Dallas. Mike Hughes back to return. That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, Penix. This one broken up. It's
Great job.
incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. He'll punt for the second time after hitting. Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of fourth. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. That's caught. It's
Good focus.
Miles Sanders. And he looks to be a bit short
Mikey
of the
Martin.
line. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First down.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly. And
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Leonard Floyd gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Prescott now. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix.
Blur. Oh my fucking god, he keeps
This
missing.
is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Donovan Wilson
Try again.
on the coverage.
It's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions, 70 Lions, 40, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Now, deep ball for London, and that is incomplete.
every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake.
Damn.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turn it over on down.
The 49-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Oh my god.
What a
He
throw.
burnt those folks.
George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll go with the reverse. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. On the move left. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. A dive
Damn.
and a catch. Incredible. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Penix. And they're going to get
I'm
to
out of
him
it,
and
though.
take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a 10-yard
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, they're going to run the option here to the right.
They went to the design quarterback run. There just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He gets this one complete to Hodge. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Washington got a badass playbook, man. They got a bunch of badass
As
plays.
they convert for the first down. To throw is Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Dak.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. That's the safety,
Dang.
Jesse Bates.
So, man, you don't run it back? You don't run college?
Turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Ooh, Bates? Yeah, he do. Yeah.
by the running back Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have
to the end zone. It's intercepted.
Get it there.
The safety, Malik Hooker.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Falcons 45, Cowboys 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
That was a
This
2-point.
one taken at the 7.
Oh, God, dude.
And he will get cut down
Yeah.
short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Dude. Damn, he tried for getting that shit quick.
A first down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
You can send the invite back if you want to run it again, so you got home.
Here we go.
If you want to run it back, just send the invite so you got home.
He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Bigger man, bet this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, Anna, Brandon, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. After